Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Wednesday. But this is a Wednesday that stands out among the others because we are launching our new multiplayer Hearts of Iron stream with Dan and Jake.
Man, he stole all the thunder with the descriptions there.
All of it! All of it!
Okay, well, yes, welcome. I am not Dan and he's not Jake. And
Now I'm confused. Who am I?
You're just the observer today.
Okay.
You are Observer Cat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so today we're going to have the developers slaughter each other in... I've got to trip over my tongue here and say not Europa Universalis. In multiplayer Hearts of Iron 4 for this World War Wednesday. This will be a weekly feature now. And it'll be myself and Dan commentating on how they do. But before we get into that, I think we've got some kind of incoming transmission.
Yeah.
Peggy 7.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Together for Victory. What's that all about?
Yeah. So that's the name for our new expansion, and to give you some details on it, the theme. If you had time to actually see it in the picture, maybe some people were screen grabbing, or you can see it on YouTube later. The theme is going to be the Commonwealth. So we want to flesh out the Commonwealth. There's going to be really cool focus trees and stuff on. Like Australia, Canada, and stuff. If you guys actually saw the dev diary that came out an hour ago, we showed off the Canadian one there. We also had a bit of a teaser diary a week before showing some minor features. But we'll be fleshing that out on every Wednesday until release, which is sometime before Christmas.
Wonderful. Okay, so we got the Commonwealth focused expansion coming out, and we've got our eyes on the chat as ever on our left here. If you have any questions that you want to throw to us, we'll answer it to the best of our abilities. Just tag us with @ParadoxInteractive and we'll do what we can.
I mean, I have some details. I might as well say
them
because people are going to ask. So price, it's going to be $14.99. And because we've been struggling a little bit, because we put a lot of time into the patch and stuff, and we have this expansion pass thing for people who got the Field Marshal Edition, we felt that it wasn't the same size as it should have been really for that one. So we're going to expand the Season Pass to be free expansions then. But there's going to be more actual details on that later. I just wanted to point that out because people will, who already paid for it will want to know,
Okay, so you're going to be getting more for your expansion pass as it gets.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess now's the time to pick one up, I might say.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be more details on that when sales works out all the details. But the idea is it's free expansions rather than the initial 2 we said.
Okay, there we go. Hopefully that answers any questions we'll have about that. So it'll be $14.99, or your local equivalent.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm sure people are going to still ask us about that as they come on in, but the answer is going to be shared.
It doesn't hurt to get it out of the way right away.
And people are asking who will be getting their own focus trees.
Well, I'm not sure if I want to reveal all of them. Not Newfoundland. Newfoundland will not get one. I can say that. Canada will get one. I'm not sure if I want to reveal the others.
Okay.
You can guess, though. It's going to be Commonwealth nations.
I mean, we have to keep some secrets, right?
Yes.
Anders just on us like a hawk there.
Yeah, exactly.
You will probably be seeing one a week now for a while being revealed.
There we go. Sounds like a promise.
Yes.
All right, so we're getting into the game now. We're going to give our players a couple of minutes to ready up. Now, Dan and I both have our eyes on Observer, but we will be following Dan's screen today.
Yeah, I promised I would be supporting the Soviet Union because they were a little worried that, the Allies this time weren't going to win. So I promised I would be supporting the Soviet Union.
Okay, well, personally, it's the Axis who have my backing. So I hope they do pretty well.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then, of course, we have the Allies. We should actually give a bit of a rundown on who we have playing in this. I've got this very professionally printed out on who is on what here.
Yeah, we got a lot of devs this time. So it should be bloody.
What do we have? So we have the Allies with the UK, the USA, and Canada.
Yeah.
And right off the bat, we have Salty Daniel in the UK.
He was very salty when I talked to him. Like now,
Oh man, he's yeah.
he'll be salty until he takes back France, I imagine.
Yeah, well, in the USA, we have Gabriel there.
Yeah.
And we got Bjorn, who, if you've been following the Europa Universalis multiplayer, he has been the Luba extraordinaire. So yeah, Bjorn is over in Canada. Those are our 3 allied players.
Yeah.
We decided not to put any player into France, so I guess in a way that's the AI's.
Yeah, it was also like nobody really wanted to, because you know.
Yeah, and the reason they might not want to is because we have our Axis players here,
Yes.
starting off with Steelvolt in Germany, and that is our AI programmer.
Yeah.
So
Also known as Carl.
he won't be abusing that position to overrun France, I'm sure.
Hope not.
We've also got OMG Hacks, who's over in Italy.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's one of our QA guys.
yeah, and another member of QA. I never get this pronunciation.
Distanzig, I think.
Distanz.
I kind of like to put a German wing on it. I don't know if she likes the Q being like that, but
Perhaps not, but she'll be over in Japan. So
Yeah.
one really point of curiosity is what is Japan going to do with China? There's some interesting choices that Japan has to
Yeah.
make here.
I mean, they could kind of avoid it. It's very juicy now when it's an AI player as well. But against the player, it's kind of hard to struggle. But the thing is, it's, you know, if you take them out, that's going to bump world tension a lot. And we do have a US player, and that's a pretty big deal in multiplayer. So the earlier he can support the allies, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the sooner the United States giant industry gets up and on the go, it's going to spell
So it's
trouble.
going to be interesting. I see them either taking them out as fast as they can to benefit from the area, or basically like stalemating or holding off on it. We'll
Now,
see.
We also have a Romania player, that is Marcus over there.
Yes.
So I mean, they are currently democratic, but they want to join the
He's got
Axis.
the most amazing portrait. Show that portrait.
Oh
again.
yeah, can't get
I,
that.
I love that guy.
Was he known for going around with a monocle?
Yeah, I think the picture we found had a monocle. Just yeah. He looks like a Bond villain.
So that's what we've got. We've got 4 players over in the Axis,
Yeah.
and one common turn nation, but 2 players. So we
Yeah.
have Ilya and Kandra co-oping the Soviet Union. I think they're going to split it much the same way that we've done before, where we've got the West and the East.
Yeah, it's usually the easiest, so you can worry about different things.
Yeah. But, oh man, Ilya was so keen to be the Soviet Union, and we couldn't say no. And you'll figure out why soon enough, because each of our teams here have got a press chief.
Yeah, so we actually have someone on the inside we can talk to.
And from time to time, we could well be getting them coming in to share their propaganda. I mean, their intel with us.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking forward to hearing from each of them. So I imagine that the setup time will be coming to a close soon, and we will be on our way.
Yeah. Yeah, usually you want a couple of minutes to organize your fleets and stuff like that.
People have actually noted that there are new tooltips. I don't actually know which ones are new yet.
I don't think we have new tooltips. This is we're playing on the live regular version actually. So
Oh, that's a good thing to point out, that we are playing on the live 1.2.1 version right now. So there won't be new things for you to scour the screen for. So if you do find something new, that's very interesting.
Well, it might have been stuff that was in the latest patch
That's true.
that you hadn't seen before.
In today's dev diary, here's a question coming in from Dylan Strategy. In today's dev diary, you said you were a bit disappointed with some dead ends and rigidity in current major trees. And is this something that you want to change or rework?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at a lot of the initial trees that was in the game, they mainly really focus on history from one ideological standpoint. So, some of them are more flexible, but some like Germany or UK are kind of very narrowly done. So if you aren't democracy or fascism there, they start acting a bit weird. So for all the new trees we do, we're putting a lot more time into separating the parts that are specifically ideology based and or not. So a good example is to check today's diary for the Canadian one, where most of the meat and potatoes is actually separate from the geological stuff. Some, of course, has like restrictions, so you can only do certain things if you're actually in the Allied side for Canada, but it makes it a lot smoother. So, you know, over time, we all want to do something with all of the base ones as well. If that is switching out the tree at certain points, or adding like new branches that switch out, that's something to be figure out in future expansions.
Okay, it looks like we are go then, so all the players are going to start getting into it. It's a good point to actually cover the victory conditions, because we do have those here.
Yeah, I mean, people who have played multiplayer in HoI might be familiar with house rules. And it's mainly so that we can make sure that this actually takes a couple of sessions.
Yeah, because first let's go over what tends to happen on our usual multiplayer sessions when we just have them in-house.
Yeah, so these are people who played, I don't know, it's like 2,000 hours on my Steam account. I don't know what people have, but a lot of hours, which means that they tend to be less patient with the build-up and know a lot of exploits. So quite often you're going to have a massive World War II. Well, 37 is not weird and uncommon, which can be a lot of fun, but that kind of makes the session a lot shorter. And when you have this many players, not everybody can really be involved. So we put down a couple of restrictions.
Yeah, one of the main ones is we don't want our majors to switch ideology. So we've set it up as pretty much team play here.
Yeah.
Because all it would take is for the UK to go, haha, I was fascist all along, and then things are
Although
going to go down
with actual victory conditions, I don't think we actually needed that one now, because then you wouldn't win if you switched.
But we're just playing normal here, and we won't be going for non-focus wars until we have 2 or more majors involved.
Yeah.
So you can follow down your focuses. So, for example, Japan isn't going to be limited by this with their.
No, it's worth saying though that a nation like the Soviet Union has a bunch of focuses that give claims, and there are stuff happening when they press for those claims. So that stuff is fine. If you get a claim from focus, you can use it.
Yeah, so like how I'm pretty sure I saw on the forum somebody suggested that Germany just eat Netherlands straight away, get all that rubber and go for that. Well, until there's a large war going on, they won't be able to do their own claims like that. Other than that, we did have to tell our people, please no exploits, because these are people that they would burn the game to the ground just to win. So tell them.
I already had to specifically tell them not to watch the stream before watching what other people are doing. So yeah, I wonder if they're hearing me now. In that case,
they're probably.
In that case, you're fired.
Yeah, we had some strong rules in the Europa multiplayers that you can't watch it, and those have been relaxed. But it would break it quite a lot if people were like, "Oh the Soviets planning here that they're going to punch into Germany is very interesting," and then German player goes, "Oh Christ!"
HoI relies so much on the pre-planning as well, like what kind of research you're doing, what kind of equipment you're building, all that stuff, and it can be quite hard to switch that around a bit in. So if you're watching exactly what the other guy is doing, you can build a counter, and it's not very interesting.
Gives way too much of an advantage. So that I think that just about does it for the rule set. But how about the victory conditions here? So we got our allied players, our Axis players, and our common turn, and they're all playing to win here. And the victory for this is going to be capital domination. So the allies will win when they hold 2 of the capitals from either the Axis or the common turn. And the same other way around. So the Axis would need to hold London and Washington, or London and Paris, any mix of the main capitals there. But in order to win, you must also, in your faction, hold Warsaw. An independent Warsaw would count for Allied victory, for example, though.
Yeah.
So.
But not the other sides.
No.
And this kind of puts everybody in conflict with each other. You don't necessarily have to fight between the Comintern and the allies, but you do have to seriously rush and get most of the stuff, because otherwise you won't win.
Yeah. But we get all the fun of just watching people how they unfold. If we switch over to Dan's screen, we can see straight away.
I think we can see what Daniel's strategy is going to be. Possibly distracting the German player with invasions. It's very pretty.
Yeah,
It's
it does
all,
look good.
all the rainbow colors of invasions going on here.
I mean,
this was something I was trying to do to me the last time we played multiplayer.
Neville Chamberlain is quite clairvoyant here.
Yeah, let's see what he's so he's well, surprisingly going for limited rearmaments.
Emperor's Dead is asking how many players we have in the game. So in total we have 10 players, I believe. 1, 2, 3,
Or is it
4, 5,
9?
6, 7, 8. No, okay, it's 9 now.
Yeah.
9 players.
Yes, Johan was going to join, but he had some technical issues, so he might join next session. We'll see.
We shall see. Plus, of course, us two here in the observation deck.
Yeah.
And we could well be hearing in from any of the players if they feel they need to
Yeah.
share some early plans or where they want to go. I mean, Germany is currently going for the Rhineland.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if you need me to drag some of the press officers in here on voice, just let me know.
I would quite like to see if we have any that want
Yeah.
to make it known, stake their claims, as it were, from the outset.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
let's see
go have a look.
So so Union's doing the purge here. What's Japan doing? Oh, interesting. Well, they're going for the border incident, so I guess my prediction that they might stay out of China is not going to happen.
Yeah. So,
So
yeah,
they're probably going for a quick grab then.
possibly. But China's such a tantalizing opportunity for
Yes,
Japan to
the,
take.
Yes, you could probably call it the breadbasket of Asia, but you'd be wrong. But it's just mountains and then
So
misfortune.
we have another question saying, is Germany allowed to go for the alliance with USSR focus?
Well, they can, but they will automatically lose. The Soviet player would lose if he accepts it, because then the faction belongs to Germany. So we didn't feel like we specifically had to block it.
Yeah.
Although last time we played MP and I did that one, Daniel was so salty that... so salty.
The tears of salt can rain down. And yes, it does get very cutthroat in this office, you know. Some people might have this idea that we're all very professional.
No,
No.
not at all.
China is not a player, so Japan...
Yeah.
I think Japan would have a good run of this. Plus, Philippa is very heavily experienced in the game. And, okay, we got battle plans being drawn up already.
She loves Japan as well, so...
I've got a Daniel. I'm gonna drag him in here and see if he'll talk to us.
All right.
Daniel, you're live.
Hey.
Oh, we
Hey.
can hear you.
It's the Bulldog himself.
Oh, nice. Yes, the bulldog himself.
So, how's it feeling? We saw a lot of interesting invasion plans.
Didn't you read the name?
What names do we have for them?
Oh, I missed that. Yes, you have a... Oh. Okay, so you made a theater for all of these invasions called Remember This, Dawn. So, and I did say I did, yeah. It was quite annoying.
Yeah. So I will try to just distract them until the United States.
So
can
what's
burn the
your
bomb.
protect this at all cost? Oh, well, it's I thought the observe. Let's go away observer mode. Yes.
I hope you remember, Daniel, that if you watch this for intel, we will be
Yeah.
firing civil wars in your country for next session.
Yes.
Whoa.
It's
No.
gonna auto-sync the game, but that won't stop us.
No,
So this
just
is
boring
your
fine.
defense strategy, interestingly enough. Yeah.
Interesting enough.
Yeah.
So we have the guts of 1,000 people watching, Daniel. You better tell them what the mantra is for all of the allies here. How, as leader of the allies, naturally, are you going to lead them to victory?
No. I'm dead.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with all the people. I'm dead.
No.
Dead excited about invading Germany.
You got the strongest nation on Earth on your side, the Soviet Union. I mean, you should be okay, right?
Yeah, and then we got Germany, and we got Italy, who is at least as good as me. At least.
Well, that's some tall praise.
Yeah,
for,
I mean-
for
Well, I I taught them all they know, so of course they have to be this good.
The
Oh.
student will surpass the master.
Yeah, what is it? Always two there are. So we'll see here.
Okay,
we're free
you're
now.
being called the voice of optimism. So
Well, if you want to feel better about it, the Italian player has forgotten to select the national focus and is actually losing time on that right now.
Oh,
If that
yeah.
makes you feel better.
okay, we got.
I will take all bonuses I have. But we'll basically play very, 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 very defensively and just wait for the US to arrive.
Yeah. So you're gonna try and get them in as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
So have you talked to them? Are they actually interested in getting involved in Europe? I mean, they didn't
Yeah,
work
he's
out so well
interested.
in the last war and all that.
He's interested.
Okay.
Well, I hope you can all work together. Okay, the Archangel is what they're going by. That's
Yeah,
That's Gabriel's name.
that's Gabriel. Gabriel's is new. He's only worked there for what is it, 2 weeks now?
that's okay. It didn't stop me being thrown into MPs when I joined here,
Oh.
and then Johan just crushed me.
I am gonna disregard the Allies press chief and see if we can get in the Comintern's press chief
Yeah,
instead.
because something about the Allies tells me that they're not really giving us the full picture. If I want
Yeah.
the truth and the whole truth, I want to hear from the Soviet Union.
Yes, I mean, clearly they will know what's going on. Yes, so it's the purge. The purge takes a lot of time, so if you're gonna do it, you want to do it right away.
Yeah, do it right.
Okay,
120
we should
days.
have the Comintern's press chief on the line, hopefully, if the connection's good.
Are you here, Ilya?
Everyone. Yeah, I hear everyone well.
Okay.
How is things in
I-
the motherland?
In the motherland, things are pretty good. Soviet Union finally got its rightful, mightful ruler that will lead workers and farmers to real future. You know.
Are you going full roleplay here?
No, it's reality. You should understand.
Yes.
It's like the only right way. We are fixing some problems with our army. Some people decided that we are not going on the right direction.
Yeah,
And-
I saw that. Are you
Yeah.
worrying? Are you worrying about Trotsky at plot? I mean, it
I
sounds kind
think-
of far fetched, to be honest.
I don't know who is Trotsky. He's not existing on the space of Soviet Union. Really, I'm Stalin. I'm doing what I have to do.
Oh,
I lead people to the best future. I know that. Only I know that.
so what Soviet stance on the Spanish Civil War? Because I see that's kicked off now. Are you going to be sending
Yeah.
troops there?
I don't know. It depends. Like, oh, nobody participating. So
Yeah.
yes, of course. I think I prepared my guys. We need to send.
It's a great
Uh,
way of spreading communism.
Yeah,
here.
we got to spread the red here, Ilya.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to pick the best guys, the best general that will lead to the
Yeah.
freedom. I think that's
Georgy Sakharov.
what. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're finally done.
Excellent.
We're finally there. We are
So
singing.
we haven't said this once. I was hinting at the office that if you puppet any other nations, you should be able
Yeah.
to grab a random dev from one of the other teams and put them as running that nation.
Yeah.
So
Also,
we'll see if you can grab anyone if you do that.
we will see. Also, you allowed me to purge people if I dislike them as my generals.
Absolutely.
So
Does
yeah.
does Kandra know that?
Kandra knows that. She tried to have some fun on start of the game, but you know Russians.
Yeah,
are
no
good.
fun allowed.
Yeah, no. We just have to work hard before we have fun. When we work hard, everything gets better. You know.
Oh
That's
yeah.
basically
so let's
the
see.
point.
Do I see any?
Have you got any messages? Because it seems we've drummed up quite a bit of Russian support in our viewership. Do you have
awesome.
any? Do you have any?
Ура!
Any words from your mother tongue for your comrades?
Конечно. Всем привет. Мы приведем Советский Союз к победе. Это все, что я должен сказать. Basically, what I said that we will lead Soviet Union to the leadership in the world. That's only
I'm
one.
sure that's exactly what he said.
Yes. We'll see if that happens. You're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
remember you have to actually you're gonna have to take Berlin first.
Berlin. Why should we take Berlin? It's our socialist German friends. How can we
Not yet, they're not.
take Berlin? No, 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 no. You are telling me something wrong. Our propaganda, like I read newspapers today in the morning, and like there was like Germany, great socialist workers are coming to power. It was maybe some years ago, but now they're leading Germany to better future, and I think everyone should lead Germany to better future. That's
That
the
makes
most
sense.
important. Yes,
Alright.
yes. I hope everyone will get happy
Yeah.
with this.
Have you noticed this? They seem to be spreading their ideology abroad. Yeah. Might want to keep an eye on that.
Yeah. I'm just focusing on ruling the country. Talking all the time is pretty hard.
Yes.
So, also we need to kill Tukhachevsky. Not kill, liberate from his responsibilities.
Yes.
He was too hard. He couldn't do that.
But
Really.
I see you got 4 divisions down in Spain now, at least. So it's not
4.
4. Yeah. It's not all armor.
We
Some
will try.
motorized here.
Yeah. There is some divisions we're trying. Oh, Valencia just was taken by our liberators. We're pretty happy with that.
Good.
Yes. Unfortunately, my motorized divisions, my cars are not really in good position currently, but
No.
they're gonna win. They're gonna win. We need to win, otherwise. Oh, my tanks was encircled.
Yeah,
some
it
time
broke
ago.
free though.
Yeah. We need to fight. AI is not that bad actually.
We're getting
Or
a
I'm
quick
really dumb.
we're getting a quick transmission from the Allied press chief
All right.
in that
Yeah.
we need to pause the game. So tell the people that need to know.
Okay.
There was a Windows 10 update that affected the way the UK were sending their troops around. So Daniel got booted from the game.
Oh.
So-
Oh,
Well.
so my Sir Daniel is not in the game now.
Well. It's not paused, so maybe
We're
you should tell someone to pause, Ilya.
Oh,
he
I
hot
will
joins in
press the
again.
button. I will make a strong decision. We post.
Okay, cool.
That's a way.
So, yeah, do we have any questions?
It's these filthy capitalist computers. Which
Well,
are just
the
Yes.
Windows 10 fascist
That's okay.
confirmed.
I don't know if that's true.
Just upgrade.
Probably
to-
isn't true. We'd get sued saying that.
That's true.
No.
Yeah.
in the meantime, how about we talk to the Axis?
Yeah, we haven't
Why
talked to
do you
them.
need to talk with them?
Well, I mean,
They were all your socialist friends, weren't they?
Exactly.
You just say that.
thank you for your
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
Ilya. Goodbye.
Propaganda.
All right.
Let's just pull Carl in here. Hello, Carl.
Hello, hey everyone.
Hello. How's it going? Did you pull Daniel's cable out?
I can neither confirm nor deny such rumors.
All right. So, how come
Yeah.
you haven't sent anything to Spain?
Well, frankly, we're a bit worried about the world tension on our end. We want to play that one carefully and hope that it ends up on the right side. So, and I
that's
guess
true.
if it doesn't end up being the Axis soft underbelly of Europe, it's gonna be Allies soft underbelly of Europe. Or
All
something.
right. No, I think that makes sense. But it looks like you guys were going for China, right? I saw Philippa was prepping there.
Well, China is obviously like you can get it pretty early, and there's a lot of nice, sweet stuff you can get out of that. So
Yeah.
Doesn't actually look like she's going for annexation there, though. Since
No, she's
they're going
trying the
for-
puppet thing. I think that's with historical is 100% say no, though. Maybe there's
I
a
guess maybe
chance.
we'll
I don't
find
remember.
out.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we're going to find out in the next day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we get to see our nice feature we added in the last patch with hot joining. So you know.
Oh
if,
yeah.
If your friend is late for multiplayer, which tends to happen a lot, or when someone might have pulled their cable, they can rejoin without everybody having to restart, which is really
Yeah,
nice.
Actually, I think Daniel should be in now.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it seems to be
oh,
unpaused. So let
One-
us know if you're too busy. to
Well, I'll be damned. Japan replaces the government in China.
tell. Wow.
Oh, there we go. Phase 1.
Oh dear. Okay.
But yeah, so far I guess it's for everyone a bit of a slow start. You know, setting up the basic research,
Yeah.
catching up with some technologies.
So Puppet China then, huh? Interesting. I guess that's keeping tension down. So you guys can probably hold off the US then. I was sure there was going to be a war there.
Yeah.
You could probably offer some. I guess it looks like the nationalists are winning anyway. I don't know what the
Yeah,
the
I think
Soviet
those Soviet
forces are
tanks
doing.
just broke down and are a
Yeah.
liability now.
I don't
yeah.
entirely trust the Soviet to want to settle that dispute. To be honest, I think they wanted to drag on.
Possibly. But, in fact, have they? I don't see their troops anymore. Did they pull them back somehow?
I have no idea what
Maybe
he is up to.
Oh no, sorry, I was. They're still here. Never mind. I'm not giving you intel. Yes. So what's your strategy long term then? Like you're gonna go historical, you're gonna take out Poland, or you're gonna try some twist?
Well,
or
I mean, since I'm sitting surrounded by enemies, I don't want to talk too many details too loudly.
oh, that's actually a good point. You
but,
forgot them to
I
select
can't-
the national focus though.
Right, but as a starting point, we're looking at some like the historical path. But there will come a point where we will most likely go off script.
Yeah.
So you can look forward to that.
Let's do it when people don't expect it.
Without broadcasting this to everyone sitting around you, it's good to see that you're trying to invest in getting some friends across Europe here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
That
is
did,
all
that did not
part
go
of-
unnoticed.
Turkey. Yeah.
Yeah, that is all part of the plan, in one way or another.
Turkish friendship. What else have you been going for?
Well,
Let's see.
we're gonna-
Oh, I see.
gonna-
Yeah, it's best not to say it aloud, I guess.
We're gonna need friends.
Yes, I think so.
As we're totally like we are really, you know, sitting in between the allies and the Comintern. So
Yeah, it is a bit of a delicate position for you because more than the others, you are sandwiched between two others who, you know, they're going
Yeah.
to want Warsaw and they're going to want Berlin.
Yeah.
yeah, since all the big capitals are really located in and around the Axis.
Yeah.
Yes.
So have you had a word with Romania? Are they gonna be joining the Axis side?
Oh yeah, we've had close talks with Romania. Actually, it's I would say they're solidly on our side.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Ilya is going to make some kind of argument over Bessarabia here, so you probably should be.
Oh, he's already been trying to approach us about that.
All right.
We'll see where those ships land, but I've been going for not making any off-game deals, so
Okay.
to speak.
But I mean,
nothing.
Yeah.
you've got
under
a
the
small
table.
crack team of highly experienced players here. I think
Yeah.
I think you can make the most of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if nothing else, I think it's gonna be an interesting fight,
Yes.
and there will be war. That's for sure.
Whilst Don here is rooting for the communists, the Axis have thoroughly got my back. We haven't asked our friends in Twitch chat here, but I'd like to know who they're supporting, and maybe you want to.
Oh, they even have a poll up.
Yeah,
Oh.
I made a straw
Oh.
poll about it, so anyone that wants to can go and vote for.
Now is the time. You're on the soapbox, Carl. How about
Oh.
you tell them why the Axis are going to win? Why will they
Well,
seize victory?
While the Axis will seize victory because they're not afraid to set the world ablaze. That's why. If you want to see the world burn,
Says the
Yeah.
man who's worried about world tension.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really burning now at 3%, is it?
No, that's very true.
In fact, Soviet Union has caused the most tension.
I think it's working for you, Carl. The Axis are growing in popularity. I'm watching
well,
it
there
on
you go.
the straw poll.
Oh yeah,
Maybe-
yeah.
Oh,
Maybe I should have been in sales after all.
It's actually Comintern's doing worst here. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's colored green in the graph rather than red.
I'm going to let Carl get back to his thing so you guys can
All right.
talk about how horrible all of their strategies are. Thank you for your time, Carl.
Chat to you later.
Good luck.
thanks.
Well, it looks like Republican Spain is kind of climbing back a little bit now. I am surprised. They must be trying to stall, don't you think?
Yeah, they're probably just trying to drag it out for a wee bit.
Yeah, it's either that or the Civil War AI here is doing some clever stuff. I wasn't watching, so maybe they managed to encircle some of the.
Yeah, but they're in great danger of being encircled them.
Yeah, I mean.
I think they're going to pull this one off. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, usually this war is a bit of a slow affair because people start off with so bad equipment statuses and stuff.
we're being told that we underestimate the power of Carl. Carl Max, that is.
Yeah, this is true. So, Red Mexico saying Red Mexico.